Okay, you can stop. I'm sorry to break it down to you, but this is complete trash. Do you know that if the team calls something and you do die in a stupid way because of the call that you're trying to follow, it's still your fault?
Sometimes I swipe to the left and my mouse is going down.
Well, that's shit. But bro, can you remind me what your sensitivity is? Because it kind of looked like it's 1 million. This was way better, but still a little bit shaky, but this was better. Yeah, you're not over
This was a
flicking.
flick.
No, this was good. Nice. Oh,
I had info in Discord.
oh wait. Oh,
Yellow gave me, I think, yeah. That
Did
one
he-
is under.
did he see him actually? Oh, he saw him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is not a bad clear. Okay, here you make mistake, you know. Here, you stop like a little bit too early, you know. You should wide swing this further, like keep going and shoot. Because first of all, like when you're stopping, you're kind of blocking your teammate as well. Like look, like if you stopped here and started shooting, like he wouldn't be able to move. And second thing is you're just stopping in his crosshair, kind of.
Oh, okay, I understand.
See? He didn't move his crosshair and he shoots. But if you keep going, there is a chance like you go past this crosshair placement. But yeah, it's not a crazy problem in this case.
That's my mouse.
Alright, you're pushing short. Here, I would say a little bit too much pre-aim, because you're pre-aiming from there here, right? So you're like basically skipping all of this, and them being able to pick you right now. You skip this, you skip this. If the guy is standing here, he's killing you, right?
Yeah, okay.
Like right now, if he's there, you're dead, you know? And now you checked it, but it was too late, right? Right here, you see? This is how you check it. So the peaks are not good enough. Again, crosshair placement kind of shit. And the insta crouch, right?
I think so, yeah.
But this tells me that you insta crouch. You stop being mobile, and honestly, there was a chance you could maybe kill him if you just aim a little bit better. But still, the insta crouch messed you up. This guy didn't expect you to. Yeah, he's shooting pretty bad, to be honest. He's like jumping and shooting, and he misses the first bullets. You can see on the box, he missed them. So yeah, you had a chance. But yeah, that was the like blatant insta crouch.
I think we're gonna have.
Huh.
Today I got killed the same way on Dust, actually. I don't know why.
I know why.
Yeah.
You need to figure this out. What keys are you pressing here?
I understand W, yeah.
Yeah. So you're pressing W before even confirming that the enemy is here. You're like just running like with W in towards him, you know? So you're not ready at all to fight him on this angle. Because okay, maybe let me phrase this way. If I tell you there is a guy standing here, 100% standing with a deagle, and you are here, and I tell you go kill this guy, would you press W in the door or no?
Now, no, of course. But I understand what you mean. But how should I go out with this? I don't really understand.
Well, I just explained. Okay, again, I will explain. Imagine I tell you, like we are in empty server, and I tell you, hello, there is a guy here, right here. I show you on map, this is here. A guy with deagle standing. And you, I don't know, spawn here. And I tell you, go kill this guy. How would you like pick him?
I would pick him with E and...
With A,
just
actually.
shoot him. Oh, with A, yes, the left.
Yes, with A, and just shoot him, right? So the same way you need to pick this angle, even if there is nobody, because you should pick angles like there is people there, even if you don't know if they are there. But you assume that there is nobody there, and you just press W, even though there is a guy there.
Oh, actually, this is a common mistake. Even if I like feel that someone's there, I'm pressing W. I'll be honest with you. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why. And you maybe you're playing the game and you think like, oh, what an insane shot, you know, like, oh my god, so lucky, or so good this guy. Either way, but it's not really good to kill a guy who's moving like bot towards him, you know. And I'm not saying like bot like you're trash, but I'm saying like bot like literally bots are moving like this, where they like go like this, you know, like forward. People, when they're fighting, like good players, they will always go like this past your screen, you know? Never like forward. So you want to avoid just moving forward. Want us show you? Yeah, so on his screen, like you barely move sideways, you know? Because you started pressing W. Well, anyways. Hello gamer, Future Coach P here, and I've got a message for you. So if you're currently stuck in your rank, maybe you're missing shots, maybe you don't know exactly what to do on maps to make impact, or maybe you're even the worst player out of your friend group, I've got a solution for you. Check out the Improvement Camp. Inside it, you will find proven mechanics routines so you can stop missing shots and finally win your duels. I'll teach you how to stay calm under pressure, stay focused and not tilt even when losing multiple rounds in a row. You'll learn how to play every map, every position, and what are the best plays to maximize your chances of winning the rounds, and therefore the games. On top of that, you get access to weekly calls where I personally coach you and point out your mistakes. You'll connect with 600 and more serious players who are on the grind with you, so you don't need to solo queue. If that sounds interesting, check out the first link down below and see how it works. Let's get back to watching the video. Can I ask why you're doing this?
We had a call.
You had what?
One guy called to throw mid to B and go mid.
One guy did what? Throw?
Call it.
But your teammates are on short. What do you mean? One guy called it. One guy is
No,
long.
100% he called it. I never do this by myself. I think so.
But you do it by
this
yourself.
often. Yeah.
You're the only one going.
This was a call by 10. No, I'll explain you what sometimes we do. Sometimes we do this and they just go short. I don't know, like, this is what's happening in the team.
I don't understand really.
I need to explain one more time?
No, I understand what happened, but I'm just thinking how to explain this to you. So, okay, generally, like, there is a smoke here, right?
Yeah.
So, faking mid by going out of the smoke is not worth the risk that you're gonna take by going through the smoke, you know? Throwing this utility, I think is okay. I think this util is good, because you fake a little bit that maybe you guys gonna go out mid to B. But then going with this flash, it's not worth it really. The thing is, it's very, like, they can hear the flash bounce of the wall, and they heard all the util before you went out, so they kind of expect someone going out, you know, so they're ready for this. So it would be worth it more maybe if you throw the util, maybe wait a little bit more, like 5 seconds, then throw the flash, or just throw the util and go short with them. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like kind of suicide.
No, like, I understand, but I want to ask you, if I just shift walk out of smoke, they also kill me, yeah? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's flash didn't
Okay.
kill.
It's good I see from their perspective. Like, they hear me and everything, they just...
Yeah, they hear all the util, you know, everything. But by the way, do you know that if the team calls something and you do die in a stupid way because of the call that you're trying to follow, it's still your fault?
Yeah, must be.
Like, even if the team tells you, like, go long, go long, go long, and then you go long and you die, it's still your fault because you could have said no.
Okay. From this perspective, yeah.
You know? By the way. Because this is not pro team. You didn't sign contract with these guys. This is all like casual players. You're not here to listen to the calls and everything. You need to win the game and get the kills and play good. If you think something is retarded to do, you don't do it, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree. No, I'm not listening to everything, but
Yeah.
sometimes I think this, like for me, honestly, this sometimes it was a good idea, like taking space. But the way you showed me and how the CT heard everything, now I understand how retarded
I think
it
it's
was.
a good idea to fake it, honestly, because it was, you know, util, a lot of util, and yeah, they could think that someone's gonna come mid. Alrighty, let's see what happens now. Alright, so in this case, right, when you're like re-peeking this guy, you know, this actually makes sense to crouch. I don't know if you think about these things, but you probably maybe do it instant in anyways. But in this case, it's good to crouch. You know why? Because the guy already saw you and he's close range with a deagle, you know? So he's aiming for the headshot, I guess. Let's see. See how high he's aiming? And now you're gonna re-peek him. And he has his crosshair high, and you would offset his crosshair. Of course, there is more people with you, but you know what I mean. So in this case, like crouching is okay because you actually offset your head. Yeah, I kind of don't like how your crosshair is locked onto angles, because right now it's aiming at nothing. Right now it's aiming at long, which is okay. Right now it's aiming at nothing again. Again, kind of at nothing, because you're really like low level, like leg level. Right now it's good. Right now it's not good because you don't see long anymore, so you should be aiming kind of at ramp. Right? And you get caught by a fucking Negev. Oh no.
Yeah, no, the negative. Yeah, was a bit retarded what happened here.
Yeah, but you never want to jump here, by the way, as well. Because you can get literally killed by long here, you know? As you jump.
I have this, like, things that I'm not experienced with, you know? Like...
Yeah, that's fine. I'll show you later on the server how to path yourself from shorts to side.
Yeah, that would be great, because I often play them.
Yeah. Like this angle, by the way, that's good that you don't clear it all the way, you know, because right now you would see him, so you don't really need to clear it all the way. By the way, this is also an angle. Would recommend clearing it right there on the right. You kind of shifted into it, like this one.
On the right to the box. Okay, yeah.
Like you shifted into it, like right there. So to the right, you didn't clear of the box. There's like you don't clear left side as well. You clear nothing basically all the time. You don't. This is not a good clear because you do a steering wheel clear where you move your mouse at the same time as you peek, you know? You're like moving your mouse at the same time as you're moving. Not good. Yeah. Alright. Okay, here you have actually a decent spawn to go long. Jump across the fence. Okay, you finally decide to fight. You don't press W. And then you press W because you know you need to get out of the doorway to peek him, which is good.
Is it better to press WA and release W, or how I did? Because I think I just pressed W here. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine how you did it. I wouldn't crouch instantly though.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I mean, to be honest, do you think you're intelligent?
Do I think that I'm intelligent?
Yeah.
I must be pretty good.
Do you know how I measure intelligence in general? But I might be not right. I measure intelligence by like someone getting feedback and then applying the feedback. How fast you do it. You know, like if I know it's hard to break habits, but it's not hard to practice. You could like literally tomorrow not do it ever again, like insta crouch if you wanted. But you're not gonna do it, you know. It's up to you.
I'm not intelligent.
it's up to you. You know how fast you wanna learn, because it's kind of like for me. Breaking habits, I don't know how for you, it's like painful, you know? Like I need to focus so much that it fucking hurts when I need to break a habit. So for you, probably this crouch habit is like painful. Yeah, so I would recommend, like, did I, by the way, last time, what did I tell you to play to break this habit?
What you told me to play? First you told me to do practices mechanically. Then you told me to go to play, how it calls, the picking and refrag.
Yeah, maybe we can do a little bit of picking together, and I can literally put pressure, you know, for like 10-15 minutes to like fucking never crouch, and maybe it will help you a little bit faster. But
maybe in this case I'm stupid. Like, sorry, I don't know why. Like sometimes when I'm over focused not to crouch, also from the course, the not crouching, like the video you have fixing insta crouch, I made it like 5 times. I don't know why. Maybe I'm really retarded that I'm doing it every time in the game.
Like, I think you're not retarded. It's more like it's your reaction that you've learned, and you're just doing it all the time. And now all you need to do is just go into practice and like, you know, struggle for a little, and that's it. And it will.
The most stupid thing that I'm really practicing. Like I'm going to DM also. When I'm playing DM, I also try not to insta crouch. I'm clearing angles, like picking, and it's working. Like it's really working. But in the game, I don't know. It's like my finger is just pressing control.
Okay. Well, we'll go together after we watch a little bit more. We go together and practice it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's watch a couple more other rounds. They have all this util. Oh, you fucked up the molly, but it's whatever. Okay, at least with op, your crosshair placement is not terrible. At least with op, you kind of aim at the correct spot. Oh, have a miss. Okay, nice. These guys are not very... Like, it looks like they're trolling or something, but at least the guy with negative. With the op, it looks really nice. Oh, never mind. I praised you too much, too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, here, like you kind of get caught on W and D, like you're kind of sneaking up to peak, right, with W and D, and you get caught, which makes sense to press crouch. And actually, this whole movement you did here, like you strafe to the right and then you crouch, this is good, right? Because you crouch to offset the W and D, and you press D to like strafe to the right, so you don't stay still. So this was good movement, you know. I don't know, you probably don't even do it consciously, right?
Oh, I'm trying to think. This is now you'll see my movement. You praise me too much. I remember this round.
Yeah, like the insta crouch here was not necessary. Okay, here you're not counter strafing.
Yeah.
Like here, the fact that you crouch, like if you don't hit the first bullet, you're not hitting the other bullets, you know, because you're spamming the box, as you can see. Oh. Okay, I think we can stop watching this and just focus on the insta-crouch problem. Hello, and just a quick reminder what's actually going on inside the improvement camp right now if you haven't joined yet. Massimo just hit level 10 and 2105 elo peak. Kyle just hit level 10. Peter just hit a 38 kills game. Byron just reached level 9. Mark just hit level 10 with a crazy win streak. Andre just hit level 9. Philip just went from level 3 to level 6 in a month. Rainis hit level 7 in 92 matches. Adrian hit 2263 elo peak. And there is plenty more, but if you want to see what improvement camp is, click the first link down below. You can play whatever you normally do for like 30 seconds and then I'll tell you if it's good or not.
Okay, like usually here I'm more using this map to track.
You don't need to tell me anything, you just need to do it, because I will see.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can stop. I'm sorry to break it down to you, but this is complete trash.
Yeah, no problem. I'm here to learn.
This is nothing to do with tracking. This is good flicking though, but that's not what we are going for, you know. Because what you want to build on this map is this kind of first of all, like you want to know when you're gonna kill people, okay? So when people are coming in front on your screen, yeah. You want to be confident that if someone is moving, you're able to adjust your crosshair to them and fire, you know, and you're gonna for sure hit them. So that kind of feeling is only built if you're literally like 100% focused to kill every single guy and like shoot only when you're ready to fire, you know? And that's why we practice tracking here. So first of all, you should just take a deagle and you should learn horizontal control of. You can make a little test later on where you just move your mouse left and right, and you need to be able to keep your mouse in a horizontal kind of line.
I have this big problem. Sometimes I swipe to the left and my mouse is going down.
Well, that's shit, because you need to do this, because when, for example, you're holding an angle and there's like 1, 2, 3 guys, you know, coming out, well, you need to be able to keep this horizontal control. So track one guy, kill him, track another, you know, so your mouse doesn't jump left and right. And what I saw is like you're like shooting like this is so bad, man. You're never gonna be confident if you're not gonna control your mouse. So also it was kind of connected to overflicking in the previous exercises. So first exercise you do here is just tracking, right? So tracking means you follow the guy, right? And then you shoot without this. This is not tracking, right? Not like this. This is not tracking. This is flicking, you know? And I'm not saying like you're never gonna kill a guy like this, you know, in a game. Yeah, sometimes you're gonna kill a guy like this. But this is not what you want to practice because it's not consistent. Consistently, you can kill people where you follow them and then you fire without speeding up the mouse because that's control, you know? So do you see, when I track someone, right, I don't like speed up the mouse at the end. I just track, and I just calmly click without crazy speeding up the mouse. Because that way I just killed these 3 people without doing like this, right? Just calmly. And that's usually when you watch like highlights of pro players, that's how they look like, right? Calm, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you want to look like as well. So you want to be able to just follow someone and without speeding up the mouse at the end, just shoot them, right? And then later on with the AK, you're gonna do the same, where you're gonna do a strafe, follow someone, oh, fuck this bot, follow someone and shoot, right? And do you see this like follow part is non-existent in your game? Like, you don't like follow like this. Do you see?
Yeah.
And if you're not able to follow like this, how are you gonna, in a real game, know that you're gonna hit the shot? No, you're just gambling. You're just gambling that you hit the flick, you know? So you need to build this habit. And that's why, well, I built the mechanics mastery, which you honestly didn't do. Because you just did the first 2 exercises and then I gave you feedback on them and then you didn't do the rest. So go on fast aim and just stand still with the deagle and try to like move your mouse horizontally, tracking the bots. Let's see if you're even possible to do that.
So just calmly. No, that was flick. Okay, that's harder than I thought.
Yeah, but bro, can you remind me what your sensitivity is? Because it kind of looked like it's 1 million.
No, it's 0.63 and 1600 DPI. So in 800, it's 126.
I would still say it's like almost towards high, but yeah, sure, it can work. You just learn how to control it.
I have a problem. I have very shaky hands.
Right?
Yeah, like my hands are shaking. This is from boxing.
Holy fuck, they're shaking a lot.
Yeah, they do. Maybe it's even noticed in the game sometimes.
Right, I noticed this right now. What the fuck? Listen, before you continue. So you don't get like confused. The point is not to, in a real game, 5 years track someone and shoot them, right?
Yeah.
That's not the point. Like, you're not gonna like follow the guy like this in real game for 5 years. But the whole idea is that you learn how to do it. So in case you need it, you do it. And even because of this, the smaller movements will get a lot better, you know? Because right here, you're gonna do it for what, like 3-4 seconds maybe, and then you're gonna shoot, right? Calmly. But in a real game, maybe you're gonna follow for half a second and then shoot calmly, right? Or start spraying. But the idea is that you wanna be very good at these movements, and then you do half a fraction of the time you do this movement here in the real game, which is still gonna be valuable, you know? So yeah, you maybe you didn't do that, so you need to get better at it, you know?
Yeah, maybe I need to put more tension in my hand. Like
Let's try. This doesn't even look that bad anymore. Yeah, like this little maybe adjustment at the end is okay, you know, but you don't want to rely on this. You rely a lot on this like last flick. I even see your mouse going like to the right after the flick. Can you like try to like follow the guy, click the mouse and don't move the mouse?
Okay, don't fucking move the crosshair.
No, like
yeah, I understand you're joking.
Follow the guy and click the mouse without like over flicking the mouse, you know?
Yeah, okay. So if I miss, yeah?
Yeah. Just continue the same speed of the movement, that's what I mean. That when you shoot, right, you don't do this. You follow, and then like this, right? You follow, and then...
okay.
The same speed, you know, that you were moving before, you shoot and you're able to control the speed instead of insta-flicking. Yeah, this is getting better. It's still shaky, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to put tension in my hand. This is pretty pissing me off.
This was better. This was way better, but still a little bit shaky, but this was better. Yeah, you're not over flicking.
This was a flick.
No, this was good. This was good as well. You didn't like flick your mouse. This was good as well. I think you're getting it slowly. I think you understand it, but you just need to train it.
Yeah, I need.
Just keep doing it for a moment. Longer. Yeah, this was like super shaky. Again. So, can you... So I think you get it, so maybe you can tell me why not lower sense?
Yeah, because when I'm playing lower sense, like let's depend like the sense you're playing, I think.
No, I'm not 0.5.
You're 1, but 800 DPI. Right?
No. I'm 0.9. No? I'm 45.
Oh, I thought you're 1. Okay, sorry. For me, this is like ultra slow. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it's less shaking. Okay, let's think about that. Yeah, you're the coach.
And I just don't, like, listen, I don't care what sense you play on. Like, you could play for 5 million cents for... I don't give a fuck. I just want to see stable crosshair, you know? That's all I want to see. I don't want to see this crosshair shaking like crazy. I know
I'm drinking pills from this, but
there is a Simple, right, who had the 3.15 cents, and he was looking stable, you know. But it depends on person how you can control your sense, you know. So let's find like a good sense for you. So I mean, this looked stable for me.
Yeah, but this is mine already. I put mine back.
Yeah, I know, but this looks stable.
Like I'm putting more tension in my hand.
Yeah, maybe you just need to learn to control it, you know? Like, this was a little bit shaky, but...
Yeah, this shaky.
Yeah, this was shaky as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't believe this is impossible to control on this your sense. I think it's possible.
No, it is. It is. Just need to more hyper focus about this. Yeah, for me this is like extremely hard.
Well, that's good. That means you're learning. But you know, like, this should give you the confidence to not insta-crouch after you practice these things a lot. It will give you confidence that you're gonna hit the first bullet and then you don't need to cope with the crouch, you know?
1 second. That's it. So this will help me to give more confidence.
But what I said is...
Maybe I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why this gives me confidence? I don't really understand. Like, about insta-crouch.
Why this gives you confidence not to crouch?
Yeah.
Because the reason you crouch, in my opinion, it's my theory, is that you are panicking, you know? And you see enemy, you're panicking, crouching and shooting them.
Also, I have... Man, why this is so loud? I have one problem. I watched a lot of like demos and reviews, and a lot of CIS players, they are crouching a lot.
Yeah.
And maybe I overtake it. Like I didn't really understand why they are crouching, like when they're crouching, and I just saw like that Donk, Maladoy, or like Yasuki, Bonusi, they always crouch when they see enemies. Like this was in my head. Maybe they don't actually. And this is why I have this habit, I think. I'm sure I have this habit.
They don't do it when the enemies don't know about them yet. They do it to offset their head in the fights, but it's not like they do it all the time, like every single time. It's not like you. It's more like they do it consciously. Maybe not. They're not like deciding, okay, in this moment I'm gonna crouch, but they like have a habit of crouching in good moments where it's actually necessary. It's not. They're not crouching always. For example, if they pick a guy on, like you picked the guy on site on Dust 2 when you were pushing B, and the guy was behind this headshot box. Like Donk would never crouch there. Because why would he crouch? Like the guy is on headshot level. He needs to like strafe left, right, and just tap him in the head, you know?
Yeah.
But
you also,
yeah.
Also, I saw when they peek, they just like press crouch sometimes. Like
yeah, but
press and...
bro, like you're missing counter strafes and you're like thinking about these things. These are like advanced things that tier 1 pros who have 15k hours in the game are like thinking. You got like brainwashed by the content like rabbit hole, you know. And honestly, like I'm grateful to the content because you found me through the content. But you don't need to right now. Like, how do I say this? If you imagine a ladder, right? And there is like steps from where you are to being like a pro, let's say, you know. I know you don't want to be a pro, but like let's say pro level. Like the tap crouch when you peek is like maybe 1000 ladder on the ladder, you know, 1000 step. You are on like 15 step, you know.
Yeah, interesting.
So you need to focus on breaking this this habit right now of insta shooting, and this insta shooting is connected to the insta crouch. It's not a good habit, okay? It will fuck you up many times. You're just easy to trade, not moving, you know.